Hey everybody, Vanisher01 here. I just wanted to make this short little video here to discuss my thoughts on the controversy surrounding the pre-orders for Battlefield 3. Now, as I understand it, a lot of people are upset that certain places may not have... Well, upset's probably the wrong word. I wouldn't use the word upset. Concerned is probably the better word to use here. That certain DLC will be only available for pre-order at certain locations. Now, as I understand, Steam's pretty widely used by a lot of PC gamers, so I don't see DICE cutting off that source of download for people. So it may not have been announced yet, we don't know. There's still a little bit of time for the game's finalised and everything else is all sorted out. There is a concern that people will not have the same advantage people have on the first day, but DLC typically comes out for everybody to download at some point. Whether it be available on Steam or that, I don't really know. I don't think anybody could really say they know for sure that it's going to be on Steam or not going to be on Steam. I hope it is, because I'll be buying Battlefield 3 on PC, so I hope it is there too. But these exclusive weapons rarely give players the advantage over other players. The AK-74U was an exclusive, and it really didn't give an advantage. Some people don't even like the gun. Now, as for the Type 88 LMG, I do like that weapon myself, but I do think there'll be others that people will be more comfortable with, or will be more powerful than the Type 88 LMG. I don't think because it's a certain specific weapon it's going to be better. As for the Dow 12 with the Flachet ammo and the flash suppressor attachments, I don't see DICE making those too overpowered. Snipers typically have that giveaway of the vapor trail of their rounds, so you're still going to have that advantage. And also shotguns, mate, we all know if you're not really up close on the guy, it's not going to make much of a difference. And the Flachet ammo seems to be more like just penetration more than penetration. No jokes. Anyway, penetration of wood objects or soft objects. So I really don't see them being too much of an advantage for people. Now, I have confirmed with my local game distributor, EB Games, that the Physical Warfare Pack doesn't seem to be part of the pre-order for Battlefield 3 here in Australia, and I'm a little disappointed about that, but that could change. I'm hoping it will change. What I really believe is the greater controversy here is the pricing of the game here in Australia. The cost here in Australia is going to be $108 for the console version, okay? Now that is $115 US. On PC it's going to be $88 here in Australia. That's $93 US. Now for the console guys, we're going to get about 3/4 of a game. We're not going to have all the bells and whistles, the bigger maps, and the large player numbers that the PC version is going to have, and that's understandable because of hardware limitations of consoles, and that's really Microsoft's fault. But it is the pricing that is truly the controversy here, I think. Here in Australia, we're just getting the short end of the stick when it comes to buying this game. $115 US. Could you see yourself, you American viewers, could you see yourself buying that game for $115? Or even $93 on PC? That's an extraordinary amount, especially for console players who aren't getting a full game, and they're paying more than the PC players. So what are your thoughts, feelings on the issue here? I personally think it's a bit of a storm in a teacup. It won't be as drastic as people think it is. It will be available for DLC at some point. So what do you think? I'll catch you again next time, and thanks for watching.